This idea just came to me, which I feel is reality for residents on our planet who are going through it, and is huge. Not only FPs, residents who live in areas across the planet who see their working situations where they can work full of SMLs that would just the same and already do when they like go past establishments or these businesses or had a took a shot at a job there, get too tired to be there. They get sick of it. These SMLs and their switch-ins and everything sideways, and then not being able to make eye contact and doing just the same shit as the people that do passes on the street. They came down to let's just get welfare income from the government in situations where they could. I don't know them aside from my own, which is this lie that I'm crazy. What else is there? There's a lot of them. There are various reasons to be getting. If you talk to them in the right way. Because what? They're doling it out, aren't they? From their money in caves and shit. Isn't it an indicator it's happening in every country across the planet? With your administrators being who, you knowing what are they doing these days on the news? True, right? Just like me. Has nothing to do even when you consider the fact that I'm the formalization leader, the fact that I don't want to work at any of these places, taking a job I don't want in order to go through shit I don't want to go through, which is way worse than just being here, which I thought was enough. Do you understand that one? In addition to PML situations, which need to one, you have the other residents that don't have that and are in situations where they cannot work, just like me. We've tried, and we're waiting for you to move us on. Oh, it's so hopeless. I mean, look at these people. They don't even want to work when it comes to themselves. Yeah, we're holding tight. We've been doing it for how long? When did I come to the realization I couldn't work actually, like completely just give it up? I was looking for a job dealing with either apparel or luggage because I want to model someday. And is there any need to be thinking about other places to work when I don't even want to be doing that? You come down to your income from the government, in addition to there being such things as stimulus payments across the planet. If you're in a situation where you could touch that, right, and you're getting it, you're fine. But what is it down to? You're not getting your money stolen, though. And you have social situations even. Not to make comparisons to say my life is worse than yours. Just what you see across the board here. Including the other residents on the planet who feel they cannot work because they're sick of the SMLs, and the next idea is you all need to go away now so we can work at these places. It requires moving into epicenters. We're thinking right now of the places where they're living together with, the category of negatives. How negative is it these days? Not quite. Not really. Everybody's just living normally in terms of their ideas, how they react, what they do in situations, I would think. How negative and tiring it is in areas will affect your ability or motivation to work. And then whether going to government assistance or having the ability to have a stable income and even increase it. when we all want to relocate, those who do, this involves what? You think of the demographic everywhere. We're all seeking new things in our lives because we feel without it including relocating, because those are objectives which are firstly of FBs and then of corporate, in order to establish new markets. We know the numbers here. Just look. All this stagnance because of you sending your switch-ins here, where we should be working, right? Okay, you think we're always thinking of minimum wage and fast food, right? There are people who want to do that in the places where they can be working instead of, and not in competition with our own residents. Just assholes who make us fucking tired, including the customers that you bring along with them. Get rid of that one right now, is my suggestion. I mean, sounds like an easier task than wanting our PML situations for those who need it. It's just don't actualize them. You think of an accident and then, you know, it leading to more of a desire for it, the PML objectives. Marketing, these people in the commercials, the media, the television networks are the at the top of these activities here, involving antagonism against our own planet, isn't it still? Aren't you the ones dealing with these companies and then having objectives for these commercials, which have to do with what currently? I'd have to be watching. They look like these like little details that nobody gives a fuck about when it comes to me and shit. Yeah, why don't I? There's no more ideas. All you have to do is just not actualize them, and then personnel resources including, they'll have to hire them, your regionals, and then thinking hiring of residents. You know, would you rather be just taking it in the government income and like going through the situations just same as us, or would you rather be out there moving because you can do it and you want to, right? And then thinking upwards into jobs in terms of their wage hourly, those with salaries. Yes, getting back to corporate now. Why? Because we're not seeing progress when it comes to the PML situations or our finances. Doesn't it sound easier? You just don't actualize them, and then us, the residents who can even move for these jobs will. Because you're not keeping them from moving. You're keeping them from what? Working.